From News Channel 15, you're watching News Channel 15 Tonight with Kyle Peach. This is News Channel 15 Tonight.
Hi, good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Kyle Peach. Here's a look at what's going on. More details now into a domestic violence incident earlier this week in Bridgeport. Authorities say 47-year-old Keith Green remains in the Lawrence County Jail after he allegedly stabbed his wife, Amber, on Monday at their home on Ash Street. Again, the incident was an apparent stabbing, not a shooting, as had first been reported. Keith Green has now been charged with attempted first-degree murder in the case and was originally being charged with attempted second-degree murder, aggravated domestic battery, and unlawful restraint. WAKO says Amber Green is reportedly in serious condition after undergoing surgery at an Evansville hospital on Monday night. Authorities have identified the victim of a fatal semi-truck crash in Knox County, Indiana on Tuesday as 48-year-old Carl Case of West Salem. The crash happened Tuesday afternoon on Highway US 45 near Schneck Drive. Case's semi loaded with coal was traveling southbound when it veered across the median and both northbound lanes before striking an embankment and overturning into a cornfield. Case, who was the only person in the vehicle, was pronounced dead at the scene. Investigators say he may have suffered a medical episode behind the wheel that led to the crash. An autopsy is planned to confirm his cause of death. Funeral services for Carl Case are pending in Albion. Jasper County authorities say a missing teen has been found safe. 16-year-old Valerie Holland had reportedly not been seen since September 22nd, but now the Jasper County Sheriff's Office says, again, she has been found safe. In Clay County Court, 39-year-old Michael Phillips of Louisville has been sentenced for violating probation and for possession of a firearm by a felon. WNOI says Phillips was on probation in an aggravated domestic battery case dating back to June and admitted to violating probation on Wednesday and was given 4 years in state prison on that charge. He will have to serve 85% of that sentence and will then serve 4 years on parole. On the firearm charge, he was given 7 years in prison and 1 year of parole. And from Wayne County, WFIW says that on Tuesday, 21-year-old Anthony Vasoli of Fairfield pled guilty to burglary and was sentenced to 4 years probation and ordered to pay $635,000 in restitution to the city of Fairfield. Vasoli, along with Amanda Garner, Marshall Garrison, and Terry Keel, will each share responsibility for that restitution. And in a separate case, 38-year-old Michael Sanderson of Keens pled guilty to disorderly conduct and was given 1 year of court supervision. 2 area arrests now. On Monday night, the Wayne County Sheriff's Department arrested 19-year-old Caleb T. Vaughn of Barnhill. WFIW says Vaughn is charged with criminal sexual abuse and criminal sexual assault after an investigation by the Sheriff's Department. At last check, Vaughn was being held at the Wayne County Jail pending a detention hearing. Tuesday night, the Wayne County Sheriff's Department arrested 40-year-old Justin Edward DeJanes following a traffic stop for driving while suspended or revoked. He was later released on a notice to appear. And from Carmi, WRUL says that on Tuesday, Carmi police arrested Mike Irwin of Carmi for domestic battery. He was held at the White County Jail pending a court appearance. The Illinois Department of Corrections has confirmed it will not move forward with plans to house registered sex offenders at the former Infield nursing home. WRUL says that White County Sheriff Jordan Weiss announced Wednesday that after speaking with State Representative Dave Severin, he was assured the shuttered facility will not be converted into a residence for offenders. Earlier this year, a Chicago businessman had purchased the building with an initial plan to house up to 43 adult sex offenders. The idea raised concerns over security at the facility and whether adequate nursing staff would be available. The future of that long vacant and deteriorating nursing home building does remain uncertain. And Edwards County Clerk and Recorder Mary Beth Smith has announced she'll retire on October 31st and not seek re-election. Smith called serving in her office the honor of a lifetime and noted her time in office has brought opportunities to work closely with county employees, fellow officers, and clerks across the state, many of whom have become lifelong friends. During her tenure, Smith oversaw significant modernization, including digitization of land records, implementation of electronic recording, and improvements in election procedures. She emphasized transparency, service, and efficiency throughout her years in office. And again, Mary Beth Smith's final day will be October 31st. We will miss her here on election nights. Well, at Monday's Mount Carmel City Council meeting, city officials announced that the new Mount Carmel water plant is up for the Water Plant of the Year award. WSJD reporting that judges will be in town October 21st to judge the new facility. Meanwhile, the city has done some work at the 5th Street boat ramp. Mayor Joe Judge saying that there was some washout underneath the concrete, which has now been filled. Judge says, especially with the river so low, the 5th Street ramp is the best place to put a boat in to the Wabash River. More to come, some changes on the way with our forecast. We'll talk about that straight ahead. And high school boys golf regional champions crowned yesterday. We've got that and more in sports. Stay with us.
Introducing the Student Plus account from First National Bank, a free checking account designed for students and parents alike. With Student Plus, parents stay in control with real-time alerts and spending limits, while students learn to manage money safely and independently. Instant transfers, lost card protection, and customizable features make banking simple for the whole family. Getting started is easy. Just visit any First National Bank of Allendale branch with your student, set up mobile banking, and choose the features that work best for you. Student Plus accounts with First National Bank. Parents choose the controls, students learn responsibility.
At Wabash General Hospital, we're more than healthcare. We are part of the team. Our athletic trainers proudly serve 13 area high schools and 3 junior colleges, standing on the sidelines and in the AT rooms every day. From keeping our athletes healthy to helping them chase their dreams, we're here for every student athlete, every game, every step of the way, from injury to return to play. At Wabash General Hospital, caring for athletes is our game.
Welcome back. It's time to talk weather here tonight. Believe it or not, we do have an outside chance of seeing a scattered shower overnight in the early morning hours tomorrow. Not a great chance, but at least it's something. Better chances for rain, though, on tap, it looks like next week. Nothing showing up on radar, though, as we go to tape this evening. 87 degrees, another warm one across the area today. 61 our low this morning, well above normal for this time of year. We'll put the maps in motion for you, and you'll begin to see a little bit of precipitation kick up here as we move toward the pre-dawn hours. You have to kind of grimace to see it. It's not a lot, but there are a few scattered shower chances. That'll end by about 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, and then the clouds will dissipate and it will be sunny once again across the area, and a pretty good weekend shaping up for us across the area. That will change, though, as we go into Sunday night into Monday, predominantly Monday afternoon and on is when the chances for showers will move back into our forecast. So again, we can't rule out an isolated shower. I think this is overplaying the scenario here a little bit on the map, but partly cloudy skies, can't rule out a stray shower, maybe a rumble of thunder, but it's not expected to be a big deal. Overnight lows tonight will be in the low 60s. Sunshine for Friday, very similar to today. High temperatures near 87 most parts of our area on your Friday. Friday night into Saturday, clear skies. Overnight lows will be in the upper 50s near 60. And then as we go through the day on Saturday, another warm one, sunshine, mid 80s for the high. And look at the extended forecast, though, some relief on the way. Pretty good weekend, 84 with that scattered chance of showers on Monday, better chance of rain and maybe a rumble of thunder Tuesday, 83. And then the temperatures drop after that cold front passes. The highs on Thursday of next week could struggle to get to 70. And look at those low temperatures going into the mid 40s. That's your forecast. Fall could finally be arriving soon. Sports is next.
Drive into fall at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a 2025 Escape for as low as $399 a month and get a new 2024 F-150 up to $13,733 off. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Lease your new 2024 Hornet at Steve Faulkner Automotive before the end of the month. Now is your best deal. Lease the 2024 Hornet for 2 years, 10,000 miles per year for only $19.39 a month. See Steve Faulkner Auto for details today.
Hi, I'm David James, president of Mount Carmel Public Utility Company.
And I'm Elijah Hadra, one of the captains at the Mount Carmel Fire Department.
Let's start with our first tip, the optimal locations for fire alarms.
So smoke alarms should be installed on every level of your home, outside each sleeping area, and inside every bedroom. For the best protection, we recommend that you interconnect all the smoke alarms so that when one sounds, they all sound.
Grammy Award winner, country and gospel music legend Jimmy Fortune is coming to Wabash Valley College for a performance in the Brubeck Theater, Friday, October 17th at 7:30 p.m. Jimmy Fortune, the voice of the Statler Brothers, with hits like Elizabeth, plus Gaither music gospel hits like I Believe. Tickets are $35, $15 for those 17 and under, and are available by phone at 618-263-5164 or scan the QR code on your screen.
I chose West Valley College because I didn't really know what I wanted to do right after high school, and today I can say it was the best decision that I could have made. When I was here, I had the chance to join different clubs and to take a couple different classes, and I really expanded on my interests. In my classes, I learned what I liked, and I learned what I didn't like. So I did get to meet new friends. I joined a bunch of clubs, practiced some leadership skills, and kind of gradually grew into adulthood here, and so I'm very grateful for that. My name is Jonathan Leach. I graduated in 2013 from Wabash Valley College, and that's why this was the best decision for me.
Welcome back. Time for sports. In boys high school golf action yesterday, regional champions were crowned. In Class 1A at Hamilton County, T-Town was first at 292, Mount Carmel second at 315, Hamilton County third at 316. Those three teams advanced to next week's sectional. Newton just missed the cut in fourth. Edwards County a stroke back of them in fifth. Carmi was sixth, NCOE seventh, Robinson eighth, Fairfield and Oblong tied for ninth. Flora was 11th and Dietrich was 12th. From our area, Newton's Michael Kennedy was third overall at 74. Mount Carmel's Zane Wilcox and Hatcher Knipe tied for fourth at 75, with Carmi's Maxon O'Daniel also there. Advancing to the sectional as individuals include Kennedy and O'Daniel from our area, along with the Mount Carmel team, as well as Sisney's Hagen Howard, Edwards County's Walker Sledge and Mason Smiley, Newton's Jack James, Oblong's Riley Blank, Newton's Nolan Cleaver, Robinson's Mason Arnun, and Flores Noah Hatcher. The sectional will be Monday at the Effingham Country Club. In Class 2A at Effingham, St. Anthony finished first yesterday at 291. Effingham and Olney tied for second to advance. They're all at 302. Mount Zion missed the cut in fourth. Red Hill Lawrenceville was fifth. Olney's Aiden Nealis was the medalist, top finisher overall there at 70. In addition to the Olney team, Red Hill Lawrenceville's Knox Gray at 79 and Bradley Buchanan of Red Hill Lawrenceville at 80 advanced to Monday's sectional. That will be at the Oak Brook Golf Club in Edwardsville. Meanwhile, Salem finished 8th at the Far Oaks Golf Club in Altof's 2A sectional and failed to have any golfers advance. Looking ahead to our high school football schedule for this week, let's jump right in the Little Illini. Mount Carmel is at Olney. We'll have live coverage on our YouTube channel tomorrow night. Lawrenceville's at Robinson, Newton visits Paris, and Marshall is at Casey. In the Black Diamond, Hamilton County is at Edwards County. Cesar-Valier visits Carmi. Fairfield's at Johnston City. Red Hill is at CZRE. And on Saturday afternoon, Flora will play at El Dorado. Boys high school soccer from yesterday. Robinson beats Mount Carmel 3-0. Salem beat Olney 2-1. Girls high school tennis back on Tuesday. It was Flora blanking Mount Carmel 9-0. And yesterday, Salem knocks off Greenville 9-0. College volleyball last night. Frontier beats Wabash Valley by the final of 3-1. And in college soccer, Wabash Valley lost at home to Lincoln Trail yesterday 2-1. That's going to do it for us tonight. Thanks for joining us. We'll do it again tomorrow. Kyle Peach from all of us at News Channel 15. Thanks for watching and have a great night.
Hi, I'm Tony. I graduated Wabash Valley College at Mount Carmel, and it was the best decision ever. It gave me the opportunity to go on the air almost immediately. Within about a week of starting the broadcasting program at Wabash Valley College, I was a DJ on 89.1 WVJC, and that on-air experience was invaluable to my future career and hiring potential.